I think it's only fitting that I sing a little bit for you here for rock. I'm just joking. But yeah, you do?
I do.
Oh, pour la victoire. There you go.
Love it.
Hey, you know what? It's all good. I'm like always trying to put myself out there. So there we go. That's my French for tonight. Hey, you gotta give me a freebie there. I sang.
Yes, so it's perfect.
Okay, great.
So just tell us about the game today. Sure.
Yeah, I mean, I liked our first period. It was a good start for 2 weeks off. Well, 2 weeks without the group together. The second, we obviously dipped a bit, and I didn't like our start in the second. But then I thought our group responded well in the third. And New York kind of, woke up a little bit and decided they were going to push back, and we expected that from them. We knew that they were going to come out hungry, and I think they got the start that they wanted in the second there, and but I was really proud of the way that our team found a way to keep scoring, and that was the mindset we wanted. So.
If we exclude the first penalty, the second late game, how do you describe the other penalties that occurred later?
Yeah, I mean, we don't want to sit in the box. I can appreciate wanting to defend each other and wanting to stand up for each other. That I'm completely okay with, and but we don't want to sit in the box and have them beat us in that kind of way. We want to be able to beat them on the scoreboard and us not taking those types of penalties. But I like that we're there for each other and we're there to stick up for each other. Maybe just not taking a penalty. Do the same thing, but no penalty.
Were you surprised by New York's physical play during the second period?
No, like we knew they were going to push back, and we had talked about that in between periods. And, I think our team was focused and ready, but I don't think they were quite ready for the pushback that New York had. And we addressed it again, but, we got to keep kind of learning as the season goes on. But there was a lot of really great things that I did like about tonight's game.
How important was the day for Lena? Scoring 2 goals in the first period.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, really happy with kind of those roster adjustments that we made, and with Lena, DeGeorge, and Murphy buying into that group of three, and they obviously, Lena has kind of played all over the lineup, and so has Murphy, and this kind of adjustment has given them maybe a little bit more space and time, and really like their response. And Lena had a good tournament with Team Sweden, and coming off some confidence there, so was really happy with that line as a whole.
You said in the past that you wanted to see Mariah kind of assert herself in offense.
Yeah.
3 goals a goal today. You're seeing that from her a little bit more now.
Yeah, we joked on the bench because we were working on something this week, and her and Barnes, went a D to D backdoor, and I said to them, that's the progression. We didn't get there yet. So they're obviously taking a lot of, the things we're doing and implementing them, but then taking it one step further and having that confidence. And, Mariah is such a great player, but even a better human to be around, and such an impactful person in our locker room. So when she scored, everybody was just so happy for her and loved to see where her game has come from.
How important is it? Obviously, Fula scored at the end, but I mean, majority of the goals today were from, I guess, unheralded players who don't maybe score all that often. I mean, how important is it just to have that kind of depth, knowing that you can count on all these players to, maybe it's not their role to score offensively all the time, but just for them to chip in every now and then, like today. Yeah,
I mean, it's crucial, and Pooh has obviously been playing really well lately, and she always gives us her best, but we do need other people to score, and our team is not, the Marie-Philippe Poulin team, but she's obviously a big, impactful player for us, and, she's so excited when other players score, and we need that type of depth and scoring if our team is going to be successful in the long run, and all these little moments that these players are getting with contributing on the scoreboard are going to play dividends as the season goes on.
There's one goal I want to talk about, the fifth goal, because that line was at the end of long shift in the defensive zone.
Yeah.
Claire easily could have just dumped it in. She decides to go end to end, sets up Michaela. I mean, as a coach, would you rather? Is that kind of like a no, okay, fine?
Well, it's funny that you say that because there were some moments during that shift that I wasn't very happy, and it's one of those moments where I'd be like, dump it in, and then they go and score. Obviously, it's like Murphy's Law, but I was happy that they were able to finish that off because I didn't love the beginning of the shift. We spent too much time in our own zone, but the strong play by Claire to get the puck out, and that's another person who continues to step up for us in more of a depth role, and she's elevated her game from last season. So I was happy. It was almost like, well, thank goodness you did that, But no, I was happy that they scored that.
Quick words about the Anthony de game.
Yeah, I mean, we talked about it. We let too many shots from point blank occur against Anne, and we do believe we have the best goaltending in the world, and she was certainly there and on her game tonight. We helped her in some ways, and we didn't help her in other ways. So we were thankful to have Anne there and being able to make those saves when maybe when something wasn't going our way.
Coach, sorry, very quickly. You talked about the importance of being able to have your players defend one another. What's the conversation like with Mary-Philippe Poulin after the roughing penalty that she got, if there was it?
Yeah, I like the decisions that our team makes. I like the decisions that Pooh makes in order to stick up for her teammates. I mean, we've seen it before. Obviously, we don't want to be a team that ever goes out there to hurt anybody or tries to, even things up. But
Girls are ready.
They're ready. Oh, wait your turn, Boo. Yeah, I mean, no conversation as of right now. Was it a little bit undisciplined? Probably. And something that, maybe there was a call earlier that should have happened, and I don't like for us to get kind of undisciplined, but I like that we stick up for each other, and as long as, we keep our hands down, we keep our sticks down, and we make contact, within the rules, then it's okay by me. All right, yeah.
Oui. Merci beaucoup pour la support.
How do you describe your day, and how important was it for you to get those 2 goals today?
First of all, I didn't score 2 goals. It was Amanda's goal, so I don't know where it came from. I scored 1 goal, but I'm good with that. It felt good to finally score again, so I'm happy.
Do you know if it was changed? Was it changed? Because they gave it to the man the first, and then they gave it to you.
Yeah, I heard that, but I don't know
You didn't tip it?
why. No, I didn't tip it.
Okay.
We'll have to watch the video. I'm pretty sure Lena tipped it, but it went off some stick. I think it was Lena's.
Yep.
There we go. There you have it.
No.
She's just admitted.
So tell us about the game today. How do you feel? 2 goals, 1 goal, whatever. Just
Really hot start for us. I think probably our best start of the year. So that was a ton of fun. 4 goals in 1 period is no small feat. So I think we were really proud of that. And then I think we kind of took our foot off the gas there in the second. Someone in cool down said that we had more goals in the first than shots in the second. So I don't think that's the standard moving forward. But I think we figured it out in the third and got back to where we wanted to be and had a good finish.
How important is it when things aren't going very well to have Anne back there? It easily could have probably gone 4-3 in that second period. Could have been before you got that 5th goal. How important is it to have her back there, and just how much confidence does it give you guys this team?
It's instrumental. I mean, she made some crazy saves too. I mean, we left her out to dry. I think she had a couple breakaways, some 2-on-1s. Like, we didn't make it easy on her, but she always has our back and is, we know that she's going to make big saves when we make mistakes. And I think good teams down the stretch have goaltending like that. I mean, Julie does the same thing for us as well. But yeah, really great performance for Anne after a very quiet first period.
Amanda, were you had a good start of the game, but you hadn't played for like 12 days, I think. Were you afraid that you might be slow at the start of the game, or how did you feel about that?
I was feeling really fresh, actually. A lot of rest over those 12 days, but mostly just excited. I think, you have to go into those games feeling excited to be back with our team. And, sure, you can, take time to think, oh, I haven't played in 12 days. I might be a step slower, or you can, focus on, our game plan and what we wanted to do here tonight. So I think that's what I focused on.
Lena, what is it about playing with Maureen and Claire that makes you guys work? I think you're on the ice for 3 goals today. Is there something that makes it work more, in previous combinations that we've done?
To be honest, I don't really know. Like, it's our second game that when we play together, but I feel like we're trying just to do what we should do out there, like what the coach is telling us to do, and just trying to have fun, even if it's a lot of pressure on you. So today it felt good for the whole line. I think that we could score some goals. So we're happy about that.
What was it like to hear the song for the first time?
Pretty electric. I loved it. I was a bit mesmerized by the Jumbotron. I think that might have been in the second period, so that could have been why we were slow. We were all looking up at the Jumbotron. So, but no, it was really cool to see. Cool to have Rock in the building doing the starting lineups, and we were really lucky to have him and do that collaboration with him.
Easy breezy.
Thanks, guys. Thank you.